Hello, I'm Lucas Horrocks and welcome to part 11 of my Scythia campaign on Rome Total War. So last time we actually did surprisingly well, better than I anticipated. We took Apollonia in a relatively large fight outside the city, and then in an even bigger fight we took Salona off the Brutii. Both settlements were taken off, as you can see, to site of famous battles, so it was quite an interesting episode last time. But anyway, that was what happened last time. We didn't actually get a lot done against the Dacians because we were about to attack Aquincum and we had to fall back onto Campus Lazages because, yeah, they decided to attack that, which is pretty decent. So that is something we'll have to sort out today. We'll also put in Scythia under siege. It's only got 2 peltasts in, so it shouldn't be too difficult. We're besieging it with 2 Scythian horse archers and my own peltasts are coming over. Oh, sorry, Illyrians, they're pretty much the same. My own Illyrians are coming over to carry the ram, essentially. And then over here, well, the Greeks haven't stepped into our territory yet, but they've already put a spy in our territory and they're pretty close to stepping into our territory, which isn't good, because I was thinking about this. My plan now is to move on to destroying the Brutii. As far as I know, they've only got 2 more settlements left, these 2, because I can't imagine they've expanded anywhere else. There isn't really anywhere else for them to expand. It's unlikely they've gone to Sicily. It's just not what they do. So if we could destroy the Brutii, that'd be great. Secure southern Italy. The problem is, of course, these 2 big Greek armies could come over and take Apollonia, which I can't risk. So I would like an alliance with the Greeks. I don't know if it's going to happen. If they're sensible, they'll do it because they need allies and we're a strong ally. And there's a lot of sort of alliances going on at the moment. So I will offer you an alliance. They probably won't accept it. Yeah, I didn't think so. I would have liked an alliance with Greece, but I think they are planning on attacking me. But I can't afford to just sit around and do nothing. We need to start getting over onto the Italian mainland. Now, to do that, obviously we need a boat, unless we're going to go around the really long way, which we're not going to do. Unfortunately, Apollonia hasn't got a port, and it can't even build one, and the same goes for Salona, so that's pretty decent. They're still very small towns. So Corinth is going to have to produce the ships required, which shouldn't be too bad, the boats. So we're going to get a boat in Corinth. That's going to do the job there. Apollonia, there's nothing that needs to be retrained rather. So they're just going to recruit some horse archers. That's fine. These two lads can head over to Thessalonica where they can be retrained because they're kind of just sitting there doing nothing in Apollonia at the moment. And then as for Salona, if we can click on that, we've retrained them and they basically have no population, so we can't do anything more there really. Who are you exactly? Oh, you're these random Scythian nobles. Now, up here, this guy is called Artefast. He started like all the way over here. He's gone on a massive journey but done basically nothing the whole time. And he is going to be travelling towards Germania. I picked up some Scythian mercenaries, which I don't like doing because my own Scythians are cheaper, but he needed something with him just in case. But I reckon we can take the Germanians on pretty easily. In fact, you can join them. And then, of course, I know you're low on garrison, but yeah, you're going to be replaced by that guy. In fact, yeah, that's fine. So, yeah, this is the force that's going to take on the whole of Germania. It's 3 people, but hopefully over time it'll increase. In fact, it will. And then, of course, we have the lads moving over to Themyscira. As you can see there, 3 separate armies, very small armies, moving towards the sort of secret settlement known as Themyscira. So I think, well, have we done all that's possible? We don't want to go towards Greece yet because we don't want them attacking Apollonia before it's time. So we want to finish off the Macedonians rather than the Greeks. I reckon we could probably take on whatever they've got here. I'm just not entirely sure. I mean, we have a decent army here, so we might as well. Who are you exactly? You're just a random axeman who can't make it to anywhere, which is a bit unfortunate. In which case, yeah, just head to Larissa. That's a good idea. Now, Larissa, you've got some lads in there, though, and they can't reach Athens either. Oh, some of them can. Right, this is interesting. Let me work this out, and I'll be back with you in a minute. Okay, I've had a look at that army briefly, and it's a lot of light cavalry, which is our weakness, as I've stated before. That is problematic. Very much so. So, really, we need to start recruiting axemen. Unfortunately, we need a boat this time, but we need to get a front line. If we can get a front line of axemen, then it's they can deal with the cavalry, hopefully. It's hard to explain, I'll have to show you on the battle map. But I'm going to just leave it a little bit more. I don't want to rush things against the Macedonians, although they are annoying me. So, apart from that, there isn't really anything we can do. We couldn't get an alliance with Greece, unfortunately, so that's just that. So I think we should end the turn and see what happens. End the turn. You're moving somewhere, that's not particularly relevant. If you could do it a little bit faster, that'd be great. No, apparently not, but whatever. What else? Brugi can't respond. The Romans, the Senate, want to have a talk. No, they don't. Okay, fair enough. Something's happened. That was all too quick for me. The Greeks have attacked, which is not surprising at all. I would have rather fought them on the open field. And interestingly, the rebels have sallied forth, which actually helps me because it means I don't have to wait for those Peltast or Illyrians to come over. So talking of Illyrians, they have 2 Illyrian mercenaries. We have 2 Scythian horse archers. Now I think that we should have the better force. Let's have a look. Basically, let's see. I think that we will be able to outrun the Illyrians. I'm surprised they've sallied forth, but they're more than welcome to if they want to. Okay, pause it for a second because they are going to come out without warning. Basically, same as usual, loose formation, sprinting. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just wait for them to come over to us. We do have an uphill advantage, in fact. Pause. Actually, no, I don't want to be backed up against the edge of the thing. It's fine. We'll just go on a little bit of high ground, but we don't need a massive high ground to defeat these guys, hopefully. And always on sprint mode, lads. Always sprinting. Right, this should be relatively straightforward, I hope. They shouldn't be able to catch us. It might take a while. Okay, they got a few hits on us. They threw a few javelins. When they do hit us, they hit us really hard because we have no armour. But we're taking them down really quickly. As soon as one of them routes, though, we need to chase after them immediately. This unit is admittedly going down very quickly just because they have no armour, as I just said. But it's fine. 39 of them, 30 of them. We are still in the advantage. As long as we get the settlement, it doesn't matter how many of us die, really. As long as we take the settlement. Okay, this unit of 21 Illyrians is coming forward. They're routing. Good. Stop. So now you can go into a melee and attack them. That button. There we go. Only 4 of them left. And then this should be relatively straightforward now, as long as we don't get hit too many times. Okay, lads, sorry. You're meant to be running really fast before they get back into the city. That was your job, kind of. Yeah, that's right. Because if they get back to the city before we can get them, then we'll have to actually besiege it properly. Speed up slightly. Are they routing or are they just running off? They just ran off. Okay, they're all dead. Captain's dead. So yeah, just get all them down. And there you go. Right. Continue the battle. Pause it. Both of you go into the melee. And there we go. Should be a relatively simple victory. We've killed them all, so that's it. It's our settlement. Heroic victory. I doubt that, but if that's what I want to give it, then that's fine by me. So another settlement already is ours along this Mediterranean coast. We're going to exterminate them because they don't look very happy. And the Julii were coming for that settlement as well. First of all, Skunska, wait, how do you say that? Oh, who knows? You're 58 years old, so you're useless. Okay. Yet the Julii, which we are at war with, were coming over to get Scythia. Now that means probably they're going to put it under siege, and we stand absolutely no chance in hell. But hey, whatever. You know, we had it for a little while at least. First we'll retrain these horses clearly and get another horse archer in, but we're not going to be able to take that whole army down. I'm under no illusion. Yep, so you can do that, but still, you might as well, as you're here, get some decent stuff in, just to start building the economy up a little bit. Okay. Yep, resistance is futile, money's looking relatively good, and war between the Greek cities and Scythia, because, yep, they indeed put us under siege. And it's a big army as well. Mostly hoplites with a few militia cavalry. The militia cavalry will be annoying, I have to admit, You guys are heading back to Thessalonica. But I reckon we could possibly deal with this army still. We'll need to bring another one over, and we can't deal with Cleon and Sparta at the same time. But this, out of the 2 armies that attacked us, I'd rather have been this one. So it's not too bad. Okay. First of all, you... is there any point you actually going to Zagestica? There probably isn't, but hey, you might as well try. Okay. What's going on? First of all, the Dacians, I think. Now, there's a German army suspiciously near here, which is concerning. I don't want them to take a Quincum. I want it for myself, but whatever. In fact, no, talking of Germans, let's move over in this direction first. So, Artavazd, start moving in this direction. Very slowly, because I don't actually know where... Well, okay, I do know where the German settlements are. They're here. But I don't know which one I want to go for first. It kind of depends where... well... Okay, we're going to have to go across here because it's the bridge anyway. So it looks like we're going to go for Vickers Gothai first. It has 3 units in. Shouldn't be too much big deal. Mercenaries, no good ones. So we might have to get them just to hold the ram, but whatever. We'll sort that out later. Right, Dacians. Now, they have put Campus Lazarus under siege, so we need to go and get it back. We have a few horse archers, not many, not as many as I'd like. Is there anything... No, none in Pluralism that can help. And you are going to be too slow to come over, and to be honest, you've not actually got as good an army anyway. So you can just stay there for the moment. Yes, indeed. Okay. I'm just wondering if you could... No, that's fine. I wonder if they... Yeah, sorry, I just wondered if they could go towards Lovacy instead. Nah, it's not worth it. It's alright. Okay. Let's sort out the Dacians first. I reckon we've got this. So step here. Step here. That's a decent force. There's no one else, unfortunately, that can come over. So this is it. If we lose this, then we pretty much lose Campus Lazarus, which we took a long time to get. And flipping hell, they've got a stronger army than I thought. Well, okay. Siles is strong. Bastani are pretty good. They're alright because they've actually got a bit of experience, but they're pretty trash, and they're pretty trash. So I'm surprised it says that the balance of power is so much in their favour. Don't control the AI, or don't have the AI control it. I bet it does control it, but whatever. We'll just stay there for a minute, but yeah, that's what's going to go on over there in a second. Macedonians, there's got 2 small armies that have just walked over, and then, but they're not a big deal. And then Athens, if I can actually ever click on it. Why can't I click on Athens? I think the game's been slightly glitchy here. Can I click on Athens, please? There we go. Yeah, big old army in Athens, which is a shame because I want to take them down. Now, we might as well just go for Sparta now, to be honest. Because I refrained from going for Sparta because the Greeks were concerning me. Or we could go and get these guys and mop up the Greeks going via Termon. That's a possibility. There's only 2 units there. That would probably make more sense. But would they even be able to get past those Macedonians? No is the question. No is the answer. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to besiege Sparta. Because I don't want them to move too far away from Corinth. So you, plus all of you, so 1 unit stays in Corinth, just so it doesn't actually go. Yeah, besiege Sparta. Which is no small deal at all. And then, yeah, Corinth, you are just recruiting some Maximans, that's fine. Hopefully this guy will attack and we'll have a big fight and we'll win it. That's the plan. Now, as for you, well, you were going to go over to Apollonia and send those guys over to the Brutii, but unfortunately, yeah, this guy's kind of messed everything up a little bit. But that's okay. Still move over in this direction, because Larissa, you have some troops that you could spare, which could come over and hopefully take care of the Greeks. So we need... What do we need? Because you've got a few militia cavalry. Right, I want 2 generals. Oh, they can't get over to there because there's one random guy called Dorus of Sparta there. Annoying. Annoying, admittedly. Okay, in which case, you... Right, all of you head in this direction. Like so. And you're going to attack Captain Decius next turn. As long as he doesn't actually put us under siege now, which would be a disaster, by the way. But let's hope he doesn't. Is all I can say. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So we're a little bit confusing over here, but I think I've got it under control. Sparta should be ours soon. Hopefully they don't attack this turn, so this guy can get over the next turn and attack Captain Decius. We'll have to see. Right, what else is going on? Zagestica, that's probably not going to stay ours for long, to be honest. I think we need to fight the Dacians now. First thing though, before I forget, is move all these guys over to Themyscira. Oh, these going to take ages because of the flipping river. Oh well, you've got to do that. Right, you join your friends, and yeah, you start going over either way, like so. Okay, they're moving in that direction. You've moved as far as you can. Let's fight the Dacians. So here they are. It reckons the balance of power is massively in their favour. I contend that. We won a battle last episode where it was massively in the opposition's favour. As long as Captain Paratua is not controlled by the AI, I reckon we can win. Siles himself will be the only issue though. Let's see if we can do this. Right, now let's see if the computer's been stupid. I think they have been stupid, and they are controlling the AI. Who knows? We'll see. Anyway, start the battle. Okay, now I am controlling my own people, which is good. Loose formation, like so, all that. You might as well start attacking before the other guys get in. Although I would have rather waited. We are so close to them now. So target the Barbarian Warlord. Don't worry about the rest. Basically, is your order. You've just got to focus on the Barbarian Warlord. If you get Siles down, we're good, I would say. I mean, I don't know what he's doing, but he's not a big concern. Well, I hope he's not, anyway. Okay, what exactly is going on? We've got random 16 Barbarian Cavalry. Let's just... Oh, for goodness sake, let's just get them down quickly. Okay, they're down. Now, focus on the Barbarian... Not the Barbarian Mercenaries. Where's Siles? There he is. Right, get him down now. That's the important thing. You should be on skirmish mode. I don't know why you're not. On the Warlord. Get him down. Okay, you guys have all entered the field. So your job is to get him down as well. And you're meant to be in skirmish mode and like running. You can come over because you might be useful against the Archer Warband, for example. It's going to be a lot of being chased around, I fear. Okay, come on, come over in this direction. I want you to get away from these guys, don't worry about them. Where are the other reinforcements? The other reinforcements there, right. You're stupid. First of all, what's going on over there? These guys ran into some warband. Okay, so you're very, very stupid. Second of all, get off skirmish mode for a second. If you can't control yourself, stupid. Get over here.
Warlord runs from the enemy. Why should our warriors fight?
You, same for you. What's going on? Oh, what's going on? Right, pause. Heroic death. Yeah, you're pretty clever, aren't you? Okay. I'm going to have to control these two manually because they're a little bit slow. Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, if we withdraw, we don't automatically lose the settlement anyway, so it's not a disaster if we lose this, but we might as well have lost it. Don't... Yeah, you get on them. That's it. Right. You're meant to be on the Barbarian Warlord, wherever the hell he is. Where is he? Barbarian Cavalry. Barbarian Warlord. Right, you run over there, and you run over there, and skirmish. There we go. Oh, I mean, just don't run into the Bastani. Oh, well, they're dead. They just ran into the Bastani. Nothing I can do about that.
It would have been better to send the enemy to their ancestors.
Maybe I should have just controlled him manually because they're a little bit slow, as I've said a few times now. Right, don't you bother with the Barbarian Mercenaries. I wanted you on the Warlord. Over there on the Warlord, now. Off skirmish mode for a second. I want you on the Warlord. 31 of him left. Few units have gone down. Get that Warlord down, I'm happy. Or happy enough, anyway. Because these guys will just go back to the city. They'll be fine. Don't know where exactly running to. Right, where are these guys? The reinforcements. There we go. Okay, I'm going to control you manually because you're going to do something stupid. I can sense it. Go over here. Please, just go over there quickly. Where I tell you to. Run this way now. Run this way now. That's it. Now like that. And skirmish. There we go. Good, good, good. How's the Warlord doing? Down to 26. He's very slowly going down, which is good. I don't think we're going to win this. Just because, well, too many of our lives were thrown away, basically. You never came over. I told you to come over. Who could you fight? You could probably fight some of your own barbarian mercenaries. Get on that Warlord, come on. Get Siles down, I'm sick of him. Speed up a little bit. And as I've said many times before, as soon as these guys run out of arrows, they are useless. So, yeah, enjoy that. Right, pause. I can sense you're going to do something stupid. I have that kind of sense. So just don't charge into those people. Instead, do what I say. Run. Please just do what you're told. There we go. This way now. There we go. And now hit the Warlord. Lovely. How is he still around? 19 of them left. Either, okay, they just routed and they weren't even touched. Oh well, at least they'll go back to the city unharmed. But, yeah, a little bit annoying. And they're probably going to die just because the Warlord's going to chase them, but whatever. Speed up a little bit. Right, how is our barbarian mercenaries, or whatever these people are, barbarian peasants do? They're very slowly coming over. Oh well, whatever. Right, come on. Get a few more hits in this Warlord and I'll be happy with this, even though we've lost. Okay, you're kind of cornered, and they have a tendency to get stuck in the corner, so run away. Now skirmish. And they routed. Okay. Absolutely useless. Well, we got over double the amount of kills they did, but yeah, I don't know. As long as they route back into the city, it's fine, because we took out a fair few of them, particularly the general. No, they backed out away from the city. Pretty useless. Campus Lazarjes has not a lot left in it, and Siles still has a decent army. And he's going to recover his bodyguard, so I am slightly concerned that Campus Lazarjes is going to suffer. But is there anything we can do? Not really. So there's no reinforcements. We're just going to have to do with that. And you can't get over because you're pretty useless as well. So that's that dealt with. Is there anything more we can do? I'm kind of lost track now. You can't reach over. I think this is all we can do. What I have been doing every turn is recruiting. Oh, put our port under siege. Well, there's nothing really we can do about that, but whatever. Yeah, I've been recruiting quite a lot in Campus Alani, actually, because at some point I want to take on the Parthians. So I want to get some meeting hall so I can get some axemen in. That would be cool. And then, yeah, just carry on. I don't want to over-recruit. The population is very high, though, so high enough anyway, so let's get some more Scythian horse archers. Yeah, because at some point I want to take on the Parthians, just to clear them out of the territory. And of course, at some point the Armenians might attack, so it's good to have a force around here anyway. Either way, let's end the turn. I don't think there's anything more we can do. We might lose Campus Lazarjes. We might even lose Apollonia very quickly. Almost as quick as we got it, but whatever, we'll see. Let's see how it goes. Right, I'm essentially just praying that neither of the besieged cities actually gets attacked. The Brutii have attacked Corinth when it's pretty much empty. That's not very useful for us. The Dacians didn't attack. The Greeks, have they had their turn yet? I've lost track. They haven't. They've attacked us again. They've attacked us like 50 times, Skylurus. Just withdraw again, up to the millionth time, and now he's going to attack. Yeah. Okay. Just auto-resolve. I can't be asked to deal with that. The general didn't die, that's the important thing. Artabaz survived. The Greeks... Oh, the Greeks sallied forth in Sparta. That's alright, as long as they don't actually attack Apollonia. Now, Captain what's-his-face. Now, these are strong hoplites, but they're not going to be able to do a lot because we're just faster than them. So, actually, it's a very poor move by Sparta, and Cleomenes and Sparta didn't even get involved, so very odd. But yeah, I think that's actually quite a good move for us. And then what it means is, if we can take Sparta, then we can go back over to Corinth and deal with Captain Appius, who's just randomly attacked Corinth. I didn't even see him there. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Right, pause it immediately. Now, Axemen are holding a ram, which isn't good. So drop the siege equipment for the moment. Drop the siege equipment. You might actually be getting them back later. But yeah, drop the siege equipment and basically run away from the hoplites because you're going to struggle against hoplites. The rest of you, though, can do a good job against hoplites. They're very heavily armoured, so we might not be able to take them down. But loose formation, if you please. Yeah, thank you. Oh, I've got them back into a tight formation. Okay. And yeah, basically just fire and will on the hoplites, particularly... just any hoplites will do, to be honest. So yeah, let's speed this up slightly. I want to draw them out as far away to us, by the way, because if they start routing, I want to be able to chase them back to the city. So this is a really perfect position. And yeah, they shouldn't be able to get to any of us. Axemen all the way over there, so they shouldn't be causing an issue for anyone. And we are now hitting them. How quickly are they going to go down? Not very quickly, probably, because they're Spartans. Yeah, that's your answer, pretty much. I'm surprised we haven't moved yet. There we go. Okay, so we're all firing on them. How are we doing? 5% killed already. That's good, and we haven't taken a single hit, so can't complain too much. This is essentially a matter of, can we defeat all of them before we run out of arrows, is essentially what this is. The Axemen can come over in this direction, just quickly. Don, I'm getting involved. How are we doing? How are we doing? 20% killed, that's good. If any of them start routing, we'll just chase after them. Spartans are even going down relatively quickly as well, which is interesting. These basic ones, these are just, yeah, normal hoplites, which are being attacked from both sides, which is good. What's going on over here? We have armoured hoplites, so these guys are going to be tough to take out. One single unit of Scythian horse archers will not do the job, but it's alright. And the same goes with these armoured hoplites. In fact, you, because to make it even, because you're just on your own, you attack these armoured hoplites, please. There we go. Okay. How are the Axemen doing? The Axemen just running over there. What I would quite like, and this would be quite funny if I could actually do this, is for the Axemen to go into a loop, grab the ram, and then go to the gate. That would be brilliant, while they were still in phalanx, so they couldn't chase, and then hold the plaza for 2 minutes. That is actually a master plan. I've just thought of. Okay. So, yeah, this could be brilliant if I could actually do this. I don't know if I could, though, in time. They probably will respond to the fact that we are knocking down their walls. But we'll try. These guys are probably already pretty tired as well. Yep, I thought so. So they're going to take a while to get to that ram. But once they do, it's going to be brilliant, hopefully. Unless their own horses get in the way, which is a distinct possibility, apparently. Okay, these hoplites seem to be suffering, very much so, which is good. So once they're dealt with, then we can switch target. In fact, they're going to rout very soon, I reckon. I know they're eager, to be fair. Right, I'm slightly concerned what's going on over in this corner, because we seem to be backed up a little bit to the edge. But no, we seem to be doing alright. We seem to be doing alright, actually. 50% of them killed. Even if we don't take the settlement now, we've done a damn good job. But anyway, Axemen, need to get the ram quickly as you can. Please, please hurry up. I know you're tired, but it really is worth it. If you get that ram, get to the gate, and then 2 minutes in the plaza and the city's ours. Because they've all gone out of the city. The city is empty at the moment, which is good. But as soon as any of them rout, I need to be on it quick, because we need to chase them down. For example, they're wavering, so keep an eye on them. They're broken. Yep, this is what I mean. So then now, get in the melee, just chase them down, kill them, none of them left, please. That's what I want. Axeman, finally at the ram. Okay. Ram the door down, please. That would be brilliant if you could do that. There's only a couple of units of hoplites left. You're doing nothing. Like, literally nothing. So, run over to that guy and deal with him, please. And same with you. You've done nothing the whole battle, so deal with him. They might respond to the fact that we are actually holding a ram and we're going towards their gates. But if so, we just need to distract them more. To be honest, already 61% of them are killed. We might actually kill them all before these guys ever actually get to the plaza, but still, it's a nice backup plan. But yeah, we're actually taking them down really quickly at this point, which is great news. And as I say, any of them are out, I'm onto it. Okay, one of the units was stupid. One of the units did a bad thing. They went into... Oh, these guys, I didn't even notice these guys were here. Oh dear, right. And also, why did you... Maybe I told them to do that. I don't think I would have told them to do that, but who knows. Alright, well, we're going to have to get you over to deal with these guys now. Because, yeah, charging Spartan hoplites, bad idea. And the same with you. Come over here, deal with these Spartan hoplites. It's not too much of a disaster, but it's annoying that we lost a unit. Still, though, I think that's literally the first kills against us, so I can't really complain too much. And, oh, everyone should be on skirmish mode. Why is some of them not on skirmish mode? Like, they should all be on skirmish mode. That's absolutely... I don't know why he wasn't on skirmish mode. That's why he charged in. But now, literally... Okay, well, whatever. Some of the lads are coming over to deal with these hoplites. There's only 13 of them left, so there's not going to be that much of a risk to us anyway. But it's annoying. And yeah, Axeman are very slowly getting to the gate. Okay, they're routing. So, all of you... No, just you guys. Just you. Yeah. Deal with them, please. Are they routed yet? Nope, still 14 of them left. Don't want to start fighting them until they've routed. I don't think actually we need to get to the plaza, but just might as well as a backup. Okay, gate is opened. Axeman, very simply, now walk over to the plaza and defend it. Ironically, we are now the ones defending the plaza. When just minutes ago we were trying to get into it, but whatever. Get those Spartans down, please. Okay, not you. Cancel their order. Anyone that's got any missiles left. Okay, how are they getting away? Right, pause. Look, you're doing nothing. You're doing really nothing. Like a lot of nothing. There's one armoured hoplite. Get him down, please. It's a very simple order. You charge into him with your horse and he'll die. Okay, you lot now can melee fight this guy. Because there's only 4 of them left. And we've actually got this. We've actually taken out the whole of Sparta pretty well here. Which is good. We've probably taken a few hits from the towers. I didn't even think about that. And these guys just didn't do what they were told, did they? You've been absolutely useless from beginning to end. Either way, we got victory, so end the battle. Heroic victory. Yep. Yep, that was pretty heroic. I don't know. I mean, there were hoplites and we had horses, so whatever, though. So yeah, Sparta is indeed ours. And we're going to exterminate them just for safety. So Corinth is not happy, but it's going to be fine. So, okay, that was a good step forward, but we're now going to have to leave Sparta. And Cadonia is a target of mine pretty soon as well, by the way. I like Cadonia, it's one of my favourite settlements. Oh, damn Roman navies are annoying me, though. So Sparta's not happy. We'll lower the old tax rate. And we'll get them some better walls for a start. We'll retrain their troops. In fact, no, they need to get over to Corinth. We can't retrain them. They need to get over to Corinth. And they can, yeah, well, that'll be fine for the moment. Yeah, as I said, we need to fight Captain Appius in a minute. Might do that next time. Let's see how long this episode's been going on for. It's been going on for a fair amount of time, so we might leave that till next time. These Julia are definitely going for Segestica. Well, actually, no, they've walked past it. They've walked past Segestica. That absolutely suits me. Like, really suits me. Yeah, fine. If you want to do that, that's fine. They are not happy, though, so we'll lower the old tax rate. We can't retrain anyone, so, yeah, they're going to have to deal with it, basically. Okay, couple of things we can do. First of all, we need to fight the Greeks outside of Apollonia. So, this army of Artaxias or whatever, nothing really here that I want. we're just going to have to fight the Greeks. A lot of fights have happened outside Apollonia. This is going to add to the collection. So you attack Captain Dacian. I don't know how to say the name. It's relatively even. We have the less men. They have a lot of men, but a lot of them are hoplites. And as we just saw, hoplites aren't actually that effective against Scythians. A couple of annoying units, like the missile units, but nothing that bad. We should be able to do it all right. So that is something we'll do next time, because it's going to be a big fight. But that we're going to do straight away next time. And that made them happy for some reason, even though we didn't actually do anything. So a big Greek army could go, and Apollonia will be safe, which would be awesome. Now, Sparta. We need basically all these guys, apart from the Axemen. Wait, what have the Romans actually got? We don't even know. Well, either way, all these guys basically need to fight the Romans. And then a similar sort of thing going on over here. They're going to relieve this settlement. We'll do that next time as well. So that's going to be 2 settlements relieved. And in Corinth, they need a... No, they can't have a tax reduction. Okay. Well, you kind of have to deal with it. We'll move some troops in after we kick the Brutii out, hopefully. And Sparta, yeah, you're not particularly happy by that. Can't blame you, but you're going to have to also deal with it. So, yeah, sorry about that. Okay. That's all good. That's all good. So that will happen next time. We'll relieve Apollonia and what's it called again? Corinth. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So that's all good. Who are you? You've just been wandering around the whole of Europe for ages, but I'm more bothered about the Dacians actually now. They are concerning. This guy's been pushed over so far that he can actually join in the fight as well, which is pretty cool though. We're probably going to need some mercenaries for this, you know. Actually, I don't know. They're not that strong, are they? Well, we might, you know what, for safety's sake, we've got 24,000 denarii. Oh, Sarmatians are expensive, but they've only got 170 upkeep. So you know what? Let's get some Sarmatians in. I like them. Get some Sarmatians in. And yeah, and we're going to do a similar thing over here, which is attack the Dacians outside Campus Lazages. So step... Right, so you attack Siles. Back off quickly. You join in. And now we have a force that is big enough to take on Siles. I mean, it just is just about big enough to take on Siles. But we should do an alright job there. Yes, we should indeed. Okay, so there we go. We're going to, next time, it's going to be quite an interesting episode next time, in fact, because we're going to take on the Dacians outside Campus Lazages, we're going to take on the Greeks outside Corinth, and we're going to take on the Brutii outside, the Greeks outside of Apollonia. So I got that the wrong way around. I'll start that again. We're going to take on the Dacians outside Campus Lazages, we're going to take on the Brutii outside Corinth, and we're going to take out the Greeks outside Apollonia. 3 big battles to save 3, you know, relatively important cities. So every city is important at this point. The last thing we can do is, of course, commence our war with the Germanians. And the Germanians' typical army is, generally, it's heavy infantry. We can literally just walk into this place, Vicus Gothai. I don't know what they've got in it, though. Whereas this place, Vicus Marcomanni, I don't know how to say that, hasn't. It's got walls in. Right, wander over slowly. Oh, Vicus Gothai now has walls. I was surprised that it didn't. I don't know what it's got, but we're going to need a unit to hold the ram. So that's going to be your job. Will this be enough to take on whatever's at Vicus Gothai? Possibly, possibly not. I don't know. But either way, you can start sort of walking over. The war with Germania is about to begin. And then you guys are going to very, very slowly, it takes ages, particularly during winter, to walk over to Themyscira, which is going to take, as I say, forever, but whatever. Yeah. That is going to be all for today, I think. The Parthians are still there, unfortunately, so that I'll just have to do. So anyway, next episode is going to be quite interesting, I'd say, because, yeah, quite a lot is going to go on. We're going to do, there's a lot of defending to do, particularly in this region. It's very messy along here, but what I have just noticed, by the way, is that the Macedonians have left Athens, so we could potentially take that as well. Once we relieve Corinth, we can move straight over to Athens, which would be pretty cool as well. Wipe out the Macedonians for good, that would be pretty good. So, anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you around.